Let's dive into it. Run number 132. Hey Kid Apple, what's up, man? Coming at a great time. Sorry, this is run number 133. What am I on about? JK LOL. This coffee's not bad. I am released from quarantine land, my friend. I am out of there. So I'm streaming. I'm streaming all my runs from quarantine. Alright. So at this point, world record 3:41:54 by me from that previous run that we just showed off. Yep. We're back. So world record has gold interior, like a 1729 interior, which is nuts. 118 Sadaros, then kind of goes to shit at Tret. And then of course we get rammed real hard at the back half of the game. Alright. I really hate that that first menu. It's really hard to get right. I don't know why it's so hard to get right. It shouldn't be that hard to get right, but I struggle immensely. Alright, I'm gonna get the fleet. Oh, bro, we got the fleet! First try. No choice. It's attacks first. It's always attacks first. And we missed this one. That's actually not bad. Like, so missing the fleet on the bat is fine, provided nothing else goes wrong. Good stuff. If you miss the attack, miss the flea on the bat, and then get the flea on the mushroom and the vermin bat, then you get attacks first on the first encounter in Soul Sanctum. Really helpful. It's one encounter you don't have to worry about. It's one coin flip you don't have to win. Oh, and again, we're comparing against average. New recording, new explanation. I really like comparing against average rather than PB. PB can be demoralizing, especially since like PB had a 1729 interior. Like, I'm not beating that this run. No way, that's not happening anyway. It is what it is. You just have to suck it up and deal with it. Average is a much better metric for me because it's a better representation of my normal skill. So my normal skill is hovering in the a high 343 and low 344 range. That is average. So that means if I'm ahead of my average, that means if I just play average from there on out, I'm going to get that kind of gain. I really like that, actually. I really do. In fact, I think more people should run against average. I think in a game with so much RNG like Golden Sun, playing to be better, like playing to have a better average is a lot saner than playing to have a perfect run. This game is trolly as all hell. This game is one mean thing. That's okay. Alright, intro went pretty well. We got all the fleas after the bat. That means we got attacks first going into Soul Sanctum. Love when that happens. I actually don't mind I actually don't mind missing that first flea, honestly. It sucks because it's like, well, it's so close to perfect or whatever. But the free attacks first in Soul Sanctum isn't to be overlooked. Like, you're not guaranteed to hit that first flea. If you miss the first flea, then you're not that much better off. You are better off, but not that much better off. So I don't really mind it. I don't mind it at all. Ironically, the same thing happens in manipulation categories. You get attacks first after the zombie. If you get an encounter, that is. This beta will be the 33X. You might be disappointed, I'm afraid, Future X. You might be disappointed. The 32X Pug Jam, no bro, that's not possible. Three 2X is never going to happen. Without a new glitch, it is not happening. Just gold every split. Dude, my golds are made up of like attacks firsts and like really convenient timings. It's just completely impossible now. Absolutely 100% impossible to get a 3-2X. 3-3X is in play. Honestly, anything lower than a 3-4-3 in my book is good. As you can see, like, I've been doing a fuck ton of runs lately. I cannot get my average below a high 3-4-3. That tells me that if my average is 3-4-3, and if I had like a 3-minute variance or something, that's not even sub 339. Like, I have to find 4 minutes of time save above my average in order to get a 3-3X. That's actually ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what Bowie's average is, but his average must be like a 3-4-6, 3-4-7, I'd say by now. Besting your average by 4 minutes. That's a tall order, my friends. That's a tall order. But we have time to kill. We have 6 minutes before we get into anything interesting. Great time for questions, obviously, because, well, you have my undivided attention. Maybe this is all a ruse. Maybe this is only 20 minutes long and we die under Soul Sanctum. Who knows? Where do I start if I want to run TLA? Yeah, don't ask me where Cadaver. Not today. Tomorrow. Not today. Where do I start if I want to run TLA? It's a great question. TLA is in a really weird place right now because all this new tech's coming out, all this research is being done, lots of new strategies being developed. It's like the worst time to start running TLA, actually. However, I think the notes are pretty good. They're not like high spirits level good, where I'm not going to tell you how to get through a dungeon, but I will give you all the main pointers and pictures and stuff, so I think the notes are pretty good. Watch the world record run. That route's still pretty solid. You can read the addendums, the addendums to the notes. I post that in Runner's Resources. You can check that out. But me and Reg, we are throwing things at the game. Actually, not just Reg, Fion as well. Fion's been a huge help with some of the boss fights. I really like his Poseidon strategy. Maybe Reg will take a stab at that at some point as well, but I like the Poseidon strat. It's scary, but it's Poseidon. And of course, Reg helped me reroute the dungeon order, so we're changing that. Yeah, OOB map is really good. Getting access to the Yampi Desert Cave Water of Life early on is actually really nice. It's like a 28-second investment at worst with bad RNG. And if I go, here's 28 seconds for a safety, so that in Gabomba, if you get death, if Felix dies because he got death seized or whatever, or what is it? I forget what the name of the thing is, but if Felix dies because he gets condemned, there we go, he gets condemned, you can just revive, easy peasy. You've never beaten TLA, my dude. TLA is the superior game. You are missing out on a great life experience, Poseidon. I can strongly recommend you pick that bad boy up and play through it. It is a fantastic game. You should play Fall Guys. I don't even have Fall Guys installed, man. Poseidon beating Poseidon, hell yeah. You can get, like, the best thing about TLA is you just get lost. It's great. Like, spoilers, but not really. Like, the moment you get the boat, and the game's like, you have the boat now, have fun. And it's like, where do I go now? I don't know. Game doesn't even know, dude. By that I mean, like, if you look at the dungeon index order, it doesn't make any sense. I think the dungeon order is like Apogee, Aqua, Izumo, Gaia, but the game strongly implies you do Izumo, Gaia, Aqua. Yes, there is. Yeah, there is. You use the password mechanism. There's a time-honored tradition that people slave through the gold password, but you really don't need to do that. Bronze password can allow you to do everything. The only thing I'll say is that if you're transferring over a speedrun file, you'll be missing too many Jin to get into the final dungeon without a glitch. Probably want to get all 6 Jin of each element. If you don't want to, if you don't have a save file lying around for that, there is a password generator. Just input a bronze password from a speedrun file and just add some Jin, and you'll be good to go. Oh, make sure you add the Orb of Force as well. You need 6 Jin of each element and the Orb of Force to be able to complete the game. Well, to do everything in the game, that is. Oh, and fun fact. Even if you don't have the lift gem, which we don't, the game will check to see if you have the lift gem and add it to your inventory if you don't. Hell yeah. Good RNG coming into Soul Sanctum. Look at that. Look at that encounter. First encounter, attacks first, like almost at the end of the corridor. That is actually great. That is not good timing. But I'm going to fight this because I want to get experience. I need to get 1 encounter's worth of experience. It's 2 experience points there. That's enough to get to level 3. You literally need 1 experience to get to level 3 on Isaac. and I'll take any encounter to do that. Any encounter I think is going to be fast. Those bats weren't fast because Isaac had to attack, but whatever, we take that. Alright, do that awkward menu. I always hate that menu because, like, you're used to doing items 2 over instead of 1 over, and it really throws you off. It's like how they reverse the synergy order. It really annoys me. I'll explain it when we get to there. But it's really annoying. Okay, missed 1 flea. That's not too bad. Could be worse. ABT TLA 100% back to back. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Oh yeah. That is a fun use of time. It takes like 14 hours. Yeah, with of course, with transfer. You gotta do the transfer, right? Future, you gotta do the transfer. Actually, when I do it, I usually only require all quests, but all gen by the end of TLA, so you can skip 2 gen and it ends up being like sap and spirits, I think. So far we've had 2 fail fleas, which is pretty good. 2 fail fleas, 4 encounters, not too bad. Caught by surprise. That counts as a fail flea. That's 3 fail fleas. 3 fail fleas, 5 encounters. Good fun. So the interesting metric that I look out for when I'm doing Runsiak is I want to make sure I can get to this next room on or around 17 minutes. So getting it under 17 is good. 17:04 is usually standard. Getting to this room by 17 is a really solid benchmark. Even if you get the encounter in the next room, you're set up for a pretty decent time. Not a great time. Oh yeah, that menu right there. So move and retreat are in a different order in TLA, and it annoys me to no end. This menu here is L for move, LA to set move to L, and then R down A to set retreat to R. But in TLA, it's the other way around, and that retreat's at the top of the menu, so retreats first, then move. Really annoying. Sorry, that probably made no sense to anybody, but trust me, it's reversed. Alright, 17:39 interior, not too bad. That is 10 seconds behind world record. Dude, you can get sub 430 by the end of the month, easy. Retreat on R, that's my boy, man. Hell yeah. I just want to remind everybody that move on L is canon. In Dark Dawn, they force you to put move on L. Move on L is canon. Just want to point out that number of world records with retreat on R is That's retreat, not retreat. Hey, you're still up, Rig. What's up? Hey, Hell Clan, how you doing, man? But yeah, it's Flamauv. Yeah, so for the person I was asking about the optimal puzzle order before, I forget who it was, but this is the optimal puzzle order. Left statue, central statue, right statue, saves 2 titles of vertical movement. Basically, when I come down to push the statue, I don't have to cross over 1 tile. Like the tile below it, normally you'd have to cross over to push in, and that's the tile we save. That's pretty much all there is to it. Might even be 2 tiles of vertical movement, I don't know, it's not a lot, but shoutouts to being optimal. But yeah, so basically, yeah, maybe I'll explain it this way. In this game, Golden Sun 1, when you are when you are setting a synergy to a hotkey, the order for Isaac's menu is move, then retreat. if you do it in the Lost Age, it's retreat then move. And the fact that they inverted it, it caused me so much confusion for so much time without me ever realizing that they just flipped it around. I was like, why, after doing all this TLA, can I not do the Isaac menu? And it's because I was so used to doing it the other way around, basically. That's fine. Yeah, troll devs. Hell yeah. Man, we got so much time to kill. I could just skip ahead, but I don't want to do that. I have been thinking a lot about a Golden Sun prequel lately. I don't know why, probably because I've had nothing else to do. Just sitting by my lonesome, just grinding these out. I'm just thinking, how could you make a Golden Sun prequel that didn't suck? And obviously the prequel has to be the Sealing of Alchemy, right? But then how can you motivate the Sealing of Alchemy and still have the heroes be 16-year-old people inspired by Japanese anime? Yeah, before Alchemy got sealed. It would be the Sealing of Alchemy, that would have to be the thing, right? I think if I was to do a prequel, I'd probably do it around, basically, plot starts around, so just imagine that there's like conclaves of like mono-elemental adepts around each of the lighthouses and beyond, basically. It's like Mercury Lighthouse is Mercury Clan, Venus is Venus Clan, so on and so forth. Like, this is not surprising. I think it has to open with the Venus Clan being destroyed by one of the rival, like, clans, basically. My thought was Jupiter. I think Jupiter is probably the most likely to be bastards, but that's just me. And, the only survivors from the raid or something is like some 16-year-old kids or some shit. And then they decide that the only way to end the war and suffering is to seal alchemy away. So they start by retrieving the elemental stars from the lighthouses or some shit. And I had this really good idea that, like, you know, Lemuria and Mercury Lighthouse are like connected-ish. Not like connected by land, but like connected in spirit, like the oceans and shit. You could have like Poseidon, like, ordering like the living statues around as like war machines to destroy whatever this Venus lighthouse place is. That'd be pretty sweet. Possibly. And I would think as the kind of the not the plot twist, but like the change in objective would be the in this case the Jupiter clan or Animos, those folk trying to bring about light adepts, basically by mechanism of Dark Dawn. So building the Apollo lens, prepping the Lunar Tower and whatnot, and basically halfway through the game you realize that they've created dark adepts and they're on the way to creating light adepts. And you're like, oh shit, better seal alchemy and fuck them up. That'd be a pretty sweet game, I can imagine that. I like my job, but Camelot, if you need a writer for Golden Sun 4, I'm your guy. I'm right here. I could knock it out in 3 months, I'm telling you. Takahashi Brothers, you know where I am. I'm right here. Chilling in my desk. That's right, I have a desk now. Holy shit. It's the first time I've had a desk in 3 years. Someone with a bit more playtime, my bad. I guess I'm not the one then. I can nominate Selenute in my stead. Or Rolina. I wonder what happened to Rolina. I haven't seen her in ages. She used to be everywhere. Probably got burnt out. Can't say I blame her. She had some pretty great ideas around how to redo the class system in a really interesting way. I forget this, I forget the particulars, but she had some good ideas. I mean, you guys know that TLA runs must be coming soon. Like, we're doing all this routing of TLA, and it's like genuinely really exciting. I don't like Magma Rock right now where I'm at. I really don't. I have to do a lot more work to get that to a place that I like. It's the only part of the run. Actually, it's not the only part, but the whole Western Sea part is just not good, and I dislike it because I know what is optimal, but I just don't want to do it. For anyone wondering, what is optimal is to get a wild coat. If you get a wild coat, it would be incredible. Just outspeed everything. Who cares? That's not the case. We don't get a wild coat. For those who don't know, wild coats are 5% chance outside of all of the rings of Lemuria Fountain, 10% chance in the interior ring of Lemuria Fountain, and a 10% chance takes like 30 seconds to do, the 5% takes like 17 seconds to do, and it's just all around terrible, honestly. Yeah, like in my world record, yeah dude. But I got it, and I didn't know how to use it properly, so it was just there and kind of dumb. Like, that's why I've been working so hard to try and work on strategies that allow you to be competitive without needing the wild code. But they don't exist. Even Speedy Ivan is not great. Like, I really want to spend a mint on Felix. Spending a mint on Felix early on is amazing. And then if you spend the mint on Felix, then Ivan just needs better base stats, so funny, Lenny, funny. The thing about the Western Sea, though, Rick, is you have to use Eclipse. You have to. You have to use Eclipse. No way around it. Eclipse is great, but Sheba can just die. So, well, let's take Shaman Village Cave, for instance. You know, we got time. We got plenty of time before we have to do anything in Golden Someone. Shaman Village Cave, you can get an encounter like Wargold, Wolfkin. They all outspeed Sheba. They can all one-shot Sheba with double step. What do? The answer is die. No, the answer is you use Haze. But Haze is slow, so every time you use Haze, you're wasting time. No, not Shade, use Haze. No Shade. Yeah. But, you know, using Haze is slower than not using Haze, so... Catch-22, like, every time you use Haze, it's time loss. And then you have to do this all through Jupiter as well, because there are certain encounters in Jupiter that outspeed Sheba as well, so you gotta do that to be safe. Contigo Overworld, same deal. It's Haze. It's just not good. Then Reunion. I'm so unhappy with Reunion right now. It's so bad. The reason why I'm unhappy with Reunion, for people who are curious, is I can get Ivan to outspeed everything. If you spend 2 mints into him, it's RNG whether he gets above the 215 agility threshold. But yeah, you can't get Shiba above that without Wild Coat, basically. Which is why a Wild Coat would be so good. Same deal with Ivan, but the only way to get Ivan in a super speedy AG class is to basically have 4 Mercury gens set on him permanently, plus Flash, because you need Flash. Which means every time you set standby, you have to set 5 Jin again, which is just slow, because the Jin menu is super laggy. So you can't do anything. And again, the best strategy here is just use Eclipse. Maybe I should use Haze. Maybe that's the strat. Do you like Isaac, Haze, Ivan? Maybe. It's actually a good strat. That's a good strat, actually. That is the strat. Holy shit. Yeah, that would actually work. That would actually work. Hazing Ivan would work. Yeah, like, I route on the fly all the time, Future X. We'll point something out in this run, which is actually quite interesting, and anybody running this category should take note, but we can take note in 40 minutes, okay? Actually, less than that now, but, you know, point stands. We got some time to kill. No, so Rig, after the reunion, you put the second party first, and then you just run from everything until they die. That's the strat there, because then you can set Fog on Felix, or Mercury Gen on Felix, and just revive 4 people, 60 PP, done, easy peasy, GG. The only issue with that is that, in any percent, Felix only has 58 PP, so it gets really awkward. But in this category, it's fine. You can just revive everybody and you're okay. You know, just use Haze through Magma Rock. It's so simple. It's not as fast as a Wild Coat. Nothing's as fast as a Wild Coat, but a Wild Coat is at least a 23-second investment. If each use of Haze costs 2 seconds, a second and a half, we'll say, a second and a half. 2 seconds. We'll say 2 seconds. 10 uses of Haze. Plus enemy actions. I don't know. Wild Coat's still optimal, but you can get World Record without it, I think. I don't think we're so optimal that we can't World Record without it. Speaking of which, I really need to get back into TLA. Too many people getting good now. Reg is gonna get good. Bowie's gonna get good. Casinos doing runs by request, but he could get good too. Anyway, we'll come back eventually. Alright, we only have 7 minutes left. Hell yeah. So yeah, my only question now with Ivan is, what do you do against Double Phoenix? But yeah. $3.23 Poseidon. I actually have no metric as to if that's good or bad. My most recent any% experience is like like actual any percent, where I was like, you wanted like 255 Poseidons or something. I know the world record has crap early game too, so. It's okay anyway, you've been saying eventually for like over a year now, so. 335 Poseidon, Jesus Christ. It's just disgusting. It's true, you're right. Man, I'm gonna lose that world record soon. To be fair though, that's probably the oldest run right now, I think. Probably. Do you know if you're doing anything substantially different from me in the early part of the game? Not that we've seen each other do runs or anything, but I think I've shared most of the stuff I've been working on. Like Serpent Strats and stuff. No, I'm stealing your Serpent Strats, I think. I could be wrong. We're both doing early Flarestorm. We're both going to Flarestorm Tornado as soon as possible, I think. I think I'm getting Cloudbrand. I think Cloudbrand is worth, but it's probably not. But I like it because it will be consistent for the money routing. Actually, what Poseidon strats do you do? Enchanters, that's the Jupiter class, yeah? Yes, the Poseidon strat is Megiddo, but it's like, are you Megiddoing in the Jupiter class or the Mars class? Yeah, so you can do the full Merc strat there. When I did my testing, I found that I really wasn't using Wish all that often, and I wanted to use Shade anyway. So that's why I moved it over. But that's absolutely a valid and viable choice. In fact, I actually originally had it like that. For Merc Shiva. Yeah, Shiva's paper. But honestly, you don't need Shiba to win that fight, so I'm not too fussed. If Shiba dies, she dies. Don't get me wrong, she helps, because you can get that extra Mars Gen in, but if she dies, who cares? We're also almost done. And a minute left, let's go. Should have trolled everyone, this should be like bad ending world record or some crap. Hey, Shiba's gonna carry Doom Dragon soon, so don't feel too bad about that. Speaking of extra HP, it's actually insane how good the Guardian Ring is on Shiba. Like, Guardian Ring is actually so good. Without it, she would just melt on Serpent. She thought it was gonna be bad. Yeah, that's the thing. Alright. We're free. Not a bad start, honestly. 41-27 leave Vale, that's pretty good. You gonna use your points for a bad ending? Yo. That's pretty funny, actually. "42-minute intro." I know. Hey, Twilight Spot, what's up? Did I Bruce Banner Dark Dawn? I liked Dark Dawn. Yeah, Casino's always all over the place. He does quite a few runs. Quite a few games, I should say. Golden Sun is one of those. Silent Hill and his Valkyria Chronicles, I think he does as well. Oh, reaction to just choose angry face to everything. If I recall correctly, happy face is optimal, but I could be wrong. Pretty sure we just spam happy face because it's fastest. How I can't create an angry and dark dawn. Good point. Alright, 30% chance to skip the encounter, and we got it. Nice. Oh yeah, Ghost of the Shell, he runs that as well. Yeah. So that movement loses like 0.1 of a second, but has slightly higher chance to get to Vault without an encounter, so we do it. Well, the 3-2X is dead, so RIP 3-2X. Man, Future, I really hope you're around in 2 hours' time, because you're gonna love this run. You're really gonna love it. I promise you. I don't expect Reg to be around in 2 hours' time, but... anybody who runs this category is going to enjoy this run more than you think. Teferglik. Fuck it. I got it right the first time. Teferglik. I think. How you going, man? It's been a while. Get that nut. That nut is great. That nut is really helpful. Almost, damn it. Ziefergelegt. Is that it? I don't know. I'm not German. I only know English. And like a handful of phrases in Maori. But, you know, that's me. Kia ora koutou katoa. Harimai harimai. Shoutouts to literally no one in my chat. Fun fact of, I realized that if you don't talk to Ivan from as close as possible, like, there's like, if you have like a little bit of a gap between you and Ivan when you run into the cutscene, you get the cutscene faster. By the way, I realized that. So I've been trying to do that more and more often. Sometimes you miss, sometimes you don't, but I realized that was a handy little frame saver. It feels faster as well. I feel like if you run into Ivan, you stop, then you run back, whereas if you don't, you just kind of auto-move. How is the real Ayers Rock? I never visited the real Ayers Rock, actually. I had a friend who did. She said it was a waste of time. Right, Bandit Catch, they control you sometimes, but generally they don't. Basically, when you're running, basically you run straight up then left and try and catch them that way. That has the highest success rate. You can pause at the top of the bed to try and corral them into the right place, but even then it's only 50-50 whether it works. And alright, that's fine. Yeah, you can't close it. You can't climb it anymore, you're right. She went before that happened, but she still didn't climb it. It's protected. Which is cool. I appreciate that they've protected it, but it's sad that you can't climb it, but I understand why you can't, and I respect it, if that makes any sense. It's like Lockdown. I don't like Lockdown, but I respect why it's there. Or Quarantine, for that matter. Alright, Bandit Fight. People who know this category know the drill. We don't want to see herbs. If they are going to use herbs, can they use them on the purple dudes, please? Not the main dude. Herbing the main dude is the thing that costs the most time. Just herbing generally is pretty nasty, but Slice is also pretty nasty. Slice with a proc will basically deal 80% to somebody. Yeah, we don't want to see that. Standard. Smoke Bomb. Smoke Bomb is okay to see. When they Smoke Bomb Isaac, I don't like to attack with Isaac because he's likely to miss. Herb on Purple Guy's fine. Herb on Purple Guy's fine. Don't mind that too much. I like to defend with Isaac because he's just too likely to miss, so just defend. It saves frames. Herb the main guy, not so good. Alright, one Purple Guy's down at least. Gonna use Flint on Purple Guy here, because I know he's at near full HP. Flint can get us some extra damage. Attacking with Isaac's gonna miss, or could highly likely to miss, but Flint won't miss, so that's kinda nice. Dude, can you stop herbing, please? Jesus, these guys love herbing. And the Slice. And the Slice proc. Hell yeah. That's a pretty terrible bandits. That's a pretty terrible bandits fight. One of these days, I'll get the God Bandit skin. It's been forever since I've had the God Bandits. Oh, it was 4 herbs. It was 4 herbs per side. There was 2 on the purple guy, 2 on the main guy. They went full on troll today. One of the herbs will only healed like 10 HP though, so it was fine. It is possible for them to not use herbs, believe it or not. I know. It's possible because we can RNG manipulate it to be possible. Have I seen it in a real run? Yes, I actually have. Now that I think about it, I have. It doesn't happen very often though. I have seen one herb. One herb is kind of not super uncommon. But yeah, they usually go the distance and use literally all of the herbs. Those they're bastards like that. Right, getting ready to leave. Gold in the chest, yeah. Hey, no worries, Poseidon. Always happy to answer questions or go into detail or anything like that. There's not much analysis on those bandits fights though, you just gotta go in and pray. Please don't use herbs, please don't use herbs. But hey, you know, getting that extra encounter in Soul Sanctum, you know, that gets Isaac to level 3, which is kind of nice. Doesn't do much, but it's helpful. Lamakan Desert, my god. Lamakan's awful. But we'll get there. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Always get lost. Oh, if you're here at Lamakan, I'll tell you the ways. There's a really easy way to know what you're doing in Lamakan. But we'll get there. Alright, nothing going on here. That was a lucky flea because I forgot to heal Isaac. Hell yeah. Clipping the forest because I'm bad at this video game. Doesn't matter. I would've got 2 encounters anyway, but it's all good. Pretty crappy start. 2 encounters. Forgot to heal. Pretty not great. Pretty not great, if I do say so myself. But it's fine. We're alive. We didn't die. We can heal off the damage. Probably gonna heal. What I've got is I've got Flint still on standby. Because we used Flint against the bandits fight, so I'm thinking right now, you know what, Bowie's theory had some merit. Let's fight a 3 encounter mob. Let's see how it goes. Maybe Garrett gets level 3 off that. Maybe that gives some extra stats. That means maybe skeletons aren't as dangerous. Let's make the play. Let's see what happens. I don't know, Poseidon. Whatever you feel like, man. Whatever makes you happy. Also, I will point out that I've lost almost a minute to Summer Best, and we're not even playing the game yet. It's hilarious. That's why you can never get a good time in this game. Halal food's pretty great. Okay, let's have a HSP. Halal snack pack. Alrighty, alright. It's a good opportunity to heal here. I'm only going to heal Garrett, because Garrett's the only one I'm scared about dying, because skeletons are the ones that can bone charge into somebody. And Garrett's the one who I'm most scared about dying from that. Garrett and Ivan, but with the damage, I'm only really concerned with Garrett. Hey Peyton, thanks for the luck. I thought about fighting that, I could have fought that. Ray Venus would have killed it, but we took the run anyway. Really good feeling, yeah dude. Just wait, just you wait. Just you wait. So this fight I take. This one looks pretty good. Easy fight to clear out. And Garrett got level 3, so I'm thinking actually there's some merit to the strat. Maybe Bowie is onto something. So I think that's a really quick encounter. But I think taking 1-3 enemy encounter in Goma makes a lot of sense. I think Garrett level 3 is helpful, but I'm not sure. 5 minutes ahead of Kraken doesn't get the sleep. Whew. In there. In there. Who's jumped on the log and got an encounter before? I get that way too often. I really do. Alright, Forge, let's go. We know the Jeweled Forge by now. Garrett, look at him, 61 HP. That level 3 adds so much bulk. Fantastic position. We just defend, and... Venus! No! Don't use Venus. You use Ray. Silly Ivan. Alright, so it's okay. We should have killed, right? Right? Fuck. Are you kidding me? Fucking Forge, dude. Fucking Forge. To be fair, that was my own mistake, but he didn't have to use Blast to rub salt in the wound, right? Right? Alright, Future X, would you like to revise your prediction now? And last step, encounter into zombies! Oh, this video game is super fun, dude. This video game is fun. Oh, and clutches out the 58. Still a 58 Goma Cave, so we take those, we take those, we take those. But now Isaac is missing experience, and we need to revive him. So that's fun. We can do that. You guys are so optimistic. I don't think you guys realize how hard 33X actually is. So good thing we took that extra encounter, because we have extra money, which we can spend on Isaac to revive him. Good fun. This video game is great, guys. Poseidon, you have all this bullshit to look forward to when you try to get like for a really good time. Like, oh yeah, Forge just was an asshole. Nice, thank you. So remember, last run, Breeze was a sub 1 collection. We're still reviving Isaac at 1. And the scholar got in the way, hell yeah. This is fine, this is fine. Okay. Now, your PB just came out of coma. Well, that won't be your PB forever, you'll get there, don't worry. Okay, okay. So, actually no, we've still got time. Tune back in like 5 minutes and I'll go through the new strat that I had. I had the idea when I was watching Bowie, actually. Not because he did something, but just because I was watching him and I was thinking about stuff, and I was like, hey, that's a good idea. Alright, we're about a minute behind my best time and about 50 seconds behind world record right now. So, yeah, it's not looking good. That's fine. It's still green, right? It's still green. It's still good. Yo, the encounter skip. The encounter skip helps. That encounter skip is 50-50. This next one is 30-70, and there's a 30% chance to skip the encounter. Quadruple encounter skip. This man thinks he knows, but he doesn't. Get the Kalima one, yeah dude, get the 70-30, yeah. Alright, so now we get to sit through some trick cutscenes, which is fine. Coming into Kalima, the basement is annoying. You get between 3 to 8 encounters. No one gets 8 except me, but I've had 8 before. The annoying thing about Kalima basement is there's no encounter reset when you collect granite. Like, normally when you area transition, you get an encounter reset. But in Kalima basement, you don't get the encounter reset, so you just have to suck it up. You also don't get gen recovery, you also don't get PP recovery, so it's just kind of all around quite rough. That's why I got the herb and Bilibin, actually. I don't usually get that herb, but I got the herb because I was thinking Isaac's going to be low in PP after he heals Garrett and Ivan. He's got down to like 3 or 6 or something after the 4 after the move, that is. And the herb just gives me an extra heal. So maybe I need that, maybe I don't. It's a minimal time investment, and it means that I have safety should I need to call on it. So you can also get the one in Kalima if you feel like you need that one. We got both encounter skips, so we should be okay PP-wise, but we have the backup there if we need it. Sometimes it's just good to have backups, yeah. Backups are good. As always, this final sequence of yes-no dialogues, if you go yes then no, save 23 frames. I don't know about you, but I like to save all the frames I can get. I have PB'd by less than 23 frames. Shoutouts to the other 342.37. Right, 70-30 to get this encounter skip. Nice, we got it. Easy peasy. Straight into the basement. Let's see. That's pretty good. Got most of the way around. First try flee. Let's go. Believe it or not, we're actually almost... we actually caught up a lot of time here. World Record had a really unfortunate rat encounter right before entering Kalima. It had like 4 fail fleas or something silly like that. So this is pretty good. Okay, 1 fail, it's not too bad. 2 fails. It's getting a little bit silly, but that's fine. Isaac is under-leveled, remember? He didn't get any experience off Forge, so he's just chilling at level 3 still. Fortunately, he's at level 3 and not level 2. At level 2, this would be nightmarish, but it's okay. Hey, that ain't bad. That's a 3 encounter basement. Was it, or was it a 2 encounter? 2 or 3 encounters, I don't know. Do miss the encounter skip on the way back. It's also it's a 50-50, I forget. That's fine, we don't care. We got the first try flee, we'll take that any day of the week. So despite Isaac dying, that's a pretty strong recovery, all things considered. Continuing that theme of strong recovery, we'll skip Bilibin, we don't need to get the encounter reset. Just gonna heal Ivan, always worried about Ivan dying to something random, like a random bone charge or something, so we'll just keep him healed. This ain't going too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Okay, here's the new tech, right? Gust set on Garrett. Okay, this is a shitty encounter, but... why set Gust on Garrett? Now Garrett will outspeed things. Garrett will outspeed trolls, and... what's the other thing? And occasionally... oh, he'll outspeed trolls and maulers, and a few other things. This is new, I came up with this like 2 days ago. The point here is that sometimes you get that configuration of like something troll with the troll on the end. I don't get it this run, but something troll. And if you have something troll, you need Garrett to attack the troll to kill the troll, but then the troll can get an action off. And I actually had a run die because the troll brute forced Ivan and killed Ivan. Well, so what you do is you do this setup, and you just do everything as normal, except now Garrett can kill things without you dying. Same deal with the maulers, right? If you have like double mauler, you do Ramsey's Ray, one of the maulers doesn't die, you attack it with Garrett, and Garrett gets off before the mauler. Bonus damage on Ray doesn't really matter, no. It helps, but it doesn't matter if you do the targeting correctly. So far it hasn't come into play, but whatever, it's fine. Attacks first. This encounter it would have actually mattered, because I do Ramsey's Ray targeted on the gnomes, then attack the mauler, but whatever. We got attacks first. That is a pretty bangin' Bilibin Emil segment. Just remember, right, this split here had an Isaac revive in it. This would have been gold if I didn't have to revive Isaac. What's up, Asner? How you doing, man? That is a really, really strong time. That is, like, even with the death, this is a great time. So now we're in a position where 118 Sadaros is back in play. 119 Sadaros is basically the expectation at this point. Like, if we played average, we'd get a 119 flat. So things are looking pretty good here. Mia's gonna run away and do a thing, who cares? Wish we had cutscene skips, or a way to get inside Mercury Lighthouse, or Whatever. So the only thing you need to keep in mind with Gust on Garrett is that there is a change to the menu when you do the menu up here. You do Fizz swap with Gust, which actually isn't so bad. Like, Fizz is almost where you want it to be, so it's hard to complain about that one. So you do Fizz swap with Gust, so then Fizz is on Garrett. Then when you do the final menu, you do Fever, Fizz, then with Sleet, which is on Ivan, and then Ivan set. So it's actually basically the same amount of menuing, and you have a tiny advantage. I really like it. So same deal as always. Ramsey's Karen. This guy dies. We are losing like 0.3 of a second every time Garrett defends, but who cares? Garrett just needs to outspeed once and it's all worth it. Do that movement to get the extra regeneration. It's all good. Isaac has like 1,000,000 PP. So we have to do a bunch of move cancelling. Quite the opposite from last run where we like had no PP on Isaac. It's quite unfortunate. Alright, back down we go. Alright, Mercury Lighthouse. Usually going to get... how many encounters? Usually going to get 2 encounters on the way to Sleet. 1 if we're lucky, but usually 2. Triple Harpy. Watch the targeting. I do it wrong. Anyway. Never mind. You want to do Plasma Center Kieran right, and attack left. Didn't matter, because it dodged anyway. Anyway, Kieran Center, Kieran right Plasma Center kills the 2 Harpies, leaving 1 left, which is really good. Double Cuddle, if you remember from last run, Ray Plasma kills this. No, setting Fizz is definitely not worth it. You want to keep Ray. Ray is much stronger than Plasma. Sorry, Prism, I should say. Can't use Ramses. I'm so bad. No, it's just not worth it. It really isn't. It just makes Ivan less useful, which is kind of a shame. But anyway, that's a fantastic Mercury split, by the way. Like, just that blob alone was really, really good. Like, the Harpies were really quick. The double cuddle is the fastest fight, full stop, because Ray Plasma kills. So we're in good position. Ivan's only level 6, which is fine, because we have the mint. Because we always get the mint now. And we give that Sleep Bomb over to Mia in advance, because she's going to need that on Kraken. Easy peasy. Alright, Sadaros takes about 4 minutes from cutscene start to completion, depending on RNG, so we're right in there with a potential 118.50. That was an okay menu. I've had better. You know, my standards are at RNG minute level, which are just nutty. That's what I aim for, so when it's not that clean, then I have issues with it. Alright, so Sadaros can start in one of 8 places, in his pattern. Various different starting places have different end times, so there are, like the eruption pattern, for instance, if you start with eruption, the fight's going to be faster than if he starts with an attack. Attack adds a turn because you have to defend. I think the slowest turn is like a fireball into defend fireball or something. Or attack, defend the fireball or something like that. So even though the fights are pretty consistent in speed, there is variation in the Sadaros fights. So let's see what pattern we get. We had Heat Flash first. Heat Flash first is good or bad, basically. One Heat Flash pattern is really quick, the other one is slow. Heat Flash attack, that means Eruption's coming. Really lucky Isaac didn't get targeted there, but there was also nothing we could do about it. Ivan isn't level 7, so he can't tank the eruption, so we got lucky. Nut coming in clutch there, Nut healing Isaac back to full, really helpful. Fizzing Ivan because he could tank it, easy peasy. Yeah, this is the bad heat flash pattern. It's a little bit slower because you have to defend the eruption turn. It's fine, doesn't need that much time. We had a pretty strong foundation as well. We just had the move drain, and yeah, that's basically it. Move drain is slightly elongated harpies, but the cuddle's made up for that. Tiny flub at the end there. That's a shame. This should kill. It should kill. Barely not 118. Alright, that's 119.07. That means we're about 20 seconds behind world record. 23, being precise. Still decent. Dude, like low 119 is fucking amazing for most people. Yeah, for this pattern, like slow pattern, we had to move cancel like 5 seconds of that. I take it. You take it. Certainly never going to complain about a low 119 Sardaros with an Isaac death on Forge. If Isaac didn't die, like, we would have golded the previous split, and then that would have been a 118, so take that. We take those. All I was thinking at this point was basically, you know, we got a good run a little while ago, and now we have this run, and this run's also good. Like, if you recall, the 341 had a pretty disastrous Tret split. We had Breeze run, we had Tret, Sleep people. Not a great split by any stretch of the imagination. We're now in another position which can capitalize on strong start. If we clear Tret easily, then, well, hello, we're actually in there. We can have a good run on our hands. It's pretty exciting times. Alright, coming out of Mercury Lighthouse is just a small menu to set up Isaac into Mercury class, so we can use a Void in a little bit. Other than that, pretty standard. We'll take the encounter reset on Emil to maximize our chances of only getting 2 encounters to the cave, instead of 3, or hopefully just getting 1. Although maybe 1 isn't even a good thing, because we need to get Plasma on Ivan. I don't think Ivan got level 8 off that. Highly doubtful, because he was only level 6 going into the Sardaros fight. So we have some experience to make up, but it's have to take a few fights to get to level 8. That's fine. Ah, Futurix saw that. Yeah, so depending on your movement, you may or may not get the recovery. If you do a spin on the last platform, you'll get a recovery. Getting the recovery means that you can do this menu in this menu, rather than having to wait for that extra overwhelmed recovery. So, I'm glad you picked up on that, Futurix. I really am. It's a small thing that you can do to save a little bit of time. Not always, but it's helpful when you have multiple gen on recovery. You don't always need it depending on your movement. If you get a slow stairs, you don't need it, for instance. Yeah, it's always nice to do everything in one. Absolutely. It's a pretty nasty encounter. I never know how to fight these big encounters. They always throw me. This run is currently 23 seconds behind world record. Anyway, Ivan got level 8 off that last fight, so we don't have to take any more encounters, so we can just flee from here on out. Alright, now we can just go through avoid mode. Set all, use avoid, hotkey avoid, because we're actually better at this game than we were the last time we played this game, so that's a plus. So, as we said last time, there are 4 avoids you need to use. To avoid the avoid runs out text to turn up, and to avoid the point something second delay by using avoid on the overworld, we use avoid right there at the end of the barricade, otherwise avoid wears off right before you step into Lima Forest. Then in the next screen, there'll be a very obvious stump that we can use as a visual cue to use avoid. That way we can get off 3 avoids, and we don't get the avoid runs out text while still being relatively optimal. That stump, right there. That very last stump. That's my visual. I'm gonna let avoid run out here. There's no encounters in this room because there's a puzzle room. There's no need to refresh avoid either, because you lose too many steps for it to be valuable. I will use one more avoid at the end of this room, mostly so that I can avoid encounters in the first room of Tret. I think that delays encounters quite a lot, usually results in an encounter skip, which is worth it, I think. No, avoid doesn't work inside Tret, unfortunately. It stops working right here. But the fact that you've lost, or you don't generate encounters in the first room is quite nifty. Usually means you get an encounter in this room, or very early on in the next room. Here we go, get an encounter. Spiderweb! Spiderweb is slow. Hate Spiderweb. Right, so world record had Breeze run away. So we're very much hoping that that doesn't happen this time around. And there we go. Whirlwind, hell yeah, PogChamp, let's go. Alright, as usual, we're gonna get right before Tret, we're gonna use Avoid, we're gonna do the menu, and Tret's hopefully not going to use Sleep, because that would suck. Not fleeing from this encounter would also suck. No, I don't play for the oil drop. I don't like it. I will take an oil drop if the game gives me one, but I don't like to play for it. I don't think it's a wise move. My gin are also wrong, but I didn't realize it at the time, but that's okay. What is Trit gonna do? Thorn! Thorn is not good, but you just don't want to see Thorn on Ivan. Thorn on Ivan can kill Ivan. Thorn on Isaac and Garrett, who cares? Attack! Attack is good. We like attack. Attack is fast. So changed up the order here so that Isaac attacks instead of Nia. Where's Nereid? Fuck my life, dude. If that was Ramses, that's a kill. But we're just gonna waste a little bit of time here. We're gonna... basically just waste a lot of time. That could have been a 26-second time saver. We're 18, 19 seconds ahead right now, which is good, but that's a frustrating one, that one. Yeah, I know what you mean, Future X. It's a painful one. Feel a bit silly, but you know what? We're ahead. A 131, a sub 132 Trit feels good, man. We take those. It will be fine. You mean stand by Flint with an oil drop, right? Here's the interesting thing, though. 30 seconds ahead of my average at Trit is 18 seconds ahead of world record. Just goes to show how relatively consistent my early game is these days. I do feel it as well. I feel like if I get a run out of Goma Cave, it's going to be in contention for a decent time once we're at like Trit or Killer Ape or something, which is kind of insane actually. Like the consistency feels really good lately, and I'm not going to say like the game owes me a PB, but I feel like if you keep plugging away with this level of consistency, something great has to happen eventually. It may take a while, but something must happen. But we'll get there. Alright, straight out of Klima into Fusion Temple. So this split's a bit of a killer. There are two opportunities here for us to lose a substantial amount of time. The first one is Zephyr doing something mean to us, the second one is Quartz doing something mean to us, and the third one, which I forgot about, is the Killer Ape doing something mean to us. Running from this Mauler encounter is not a clever decision, by the way. But we do it anyway, because we're silly. Funnily enough, that was probably optimal. Alright, Fusion Falls Cave, don't want to see the encounter. No encounter in this room, thank god. But the next room has encounters, and sometimes you get an encounter. It's basically just based on the general random number ethos. If the GRN is right, you can flee, if not, you can't. Yeah, just gonna drain some PP here, probably should have healed earlier with Isaac, but whatever, it's fine, 2 growths, who cares. I'm really bad at this menu, by the way. I never put Mia in slot 1, but it is optimal to put Mia in slot 1. Shoutouts to me being bad. Alright, Flash Bolt. We don't care about Flash Bolt. The only thing we care about is Storm Ray. Storm Ray on Ivan is a kill. And thankfully he didn't use that, he didn't run away. So we got Zephyr. Hell yeah. I think what's causing your perception then with us is that every time you fail to run, you are then 20% more likely for the next flea to work. And so on and so forth. So that weird menu I did on the bridge was a result of me having bad gen, but I actually think that menu was actually kind of good. It kind of set my gen up for this part quite well, so I might actually have to look into that, making that more permanent. Hey Aiko, how you doing? Now, I got outsped here because I didn't have my gen on standby, which is my bad, that's my fault. Everything else is fine, it's just me being bad there. You're trashed, just woke up. Nice, nice. Trashed as in big night last night, or trashed as in I'm really tired, I want to go back to sleep? It's a frame-saving opportunity there. If I targeted the Bone Fighter with the Ray instead of the Center Amaze, that would have saved like a fraction of a second. I should get into the habit of doing that. The weed candy, I see, I see. Well, welcome anyway. Appreciate you hanging out. Alright, so Quartz. Quartz is the one we really don't want to see run. Just anything not run. That's all that we care about. I also entered the fight with the wrong Jin, because I'm good at this game. Normally we would have Forge on standby, and we could just summon, kill. I have to do this weird backup strat as a result. Anyway, Quartz didn't run, so that's fantastic. We'll take that. So we've cleared through Zephyr, we've cleared through Quartz, we are now sitting pretty in, honestly, a really great position. Now we're coming into Killer Ape. Killer Ape can kill us, obviously, because Killer Ape is mean. But, you know, it's pretty unlikely for Killer Ape to kill us. This is fantastic. Killer Ape, yeah. Hey Curly, how you doing? I don't think I've had a run die to the Killer Ape either. I've certainly had the Killer Ape kill people though, which is a little too annoying for my liking. Alright, with Killer Ape, the only thing we don't want to see is Ransack. Ransack's the only thing we don't like. Pretty much do whatever else he wants. Bind, Debilitate. Those are good moves to use. I'll take a Douse too. Douse is good. Anything that's not Ransack is generally going to be fine. Warcry turn 1 is absolutely fine, as long as it doesn't stun somebody from moving. Tetmia, who'd already acted, so this is absolutely fine. World Record had the Bramble Seed. We don't have the Bramble Seed this time, so we've got to use Sabelle. It's fine, doesn't lose that much time. I exaggerate the time loss from using Sabelle over Ramses, but it's, whatever. Okay, Garrett having Flare Wheel blocked is not good. I do this wrong. I should be using Tundra with Mia still. I just blank and think that I'm less synergy short than I am. It's fine though, with the bind on Isaac, I'm not really punished for this at all. So I can just finish him off with like Plasma from Ivan, that's fine. Losing a little bit of time, but it's fine from a bad decision. It's fine. 15 seconds behind now. We lost 30 seconds across that split. Lots of encounters. Bad Killer Ape end. We take those. We take those though. Look at me. Too far north to do the glitch, unfortunately. We try anyway, doesn't work. Hey Squirrel, how's it going? Alright, this split actually sucks because like the first part of the split is you hope you don't get the encounter into Xi'an. If you get the encounter into Xi'an, you're very sad. Next thing is the second encounter in the overworld could happen before the you get a second encounter right before the bridge, which is super awkward. Especially if it's an ape encounter. No ape here, just bone fighter. We can clear that with ease. Hopefully that lets us get to the bridge without any issues. Definitely no issues, but our boy Corona's not showing up. There he is. Trying the strat where setting quartz on Mir allows me to outspeed, which is great. But then I thought Ivan would outspeed too, but he didn't, so anyway. The second encounter is just, depends on how much time you spend in the forest, and sometimes it's just RNG. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I thought that Ivan would outspeed. I need to look into that a little bit more. Maybe there is a way to make him outspeed, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I doubled up the menu unfortunately so we can get Corona and, Procne and Tiamat ready for precisely this occasion. These apes require 2 tier 3s to kill them, Procne and Tiamat being the optimal ones. While I don't like seeing apes, I'm glad we saw the ape after getting Tiamat, otherwise it would be really sad. One encounter, that's pretty good. Alright, coming into Living Statue 1. Decent split time, all things considered. Let this guy just jump around, be cool and all that. Yeah, I don't really know why it hops to the ladder and whatnot, but sure. Yeah, I just want to show you Frost, that's pretty much it. You're absolutely right, actually. Missed the split again, but that would have been a gold by the looks of it. That's kind of cool. Take those. Well, you didn't necessarily use it in the previous town to get a gem, and that's what the tutorial's for, to be like, oh yeah, you forgot about this, dude. And you're like, oh yeah, I could use synergy. Synergy's cool. Yeah, freezing the puddle and jumping up is a bit silly, but well. Right, let's not miss input on this guy. Now that Isaac's level 11, we can just summon rush this thing and kill it without taking damage. Just like that. Even though Isaac has 14 PP right now, keep in mind that I have to use Retreat after this, that'll take him down to 8. And I also will be using a Cure Well and a Frost right at the end, which will take it down by a further 12 points. So I'm actually in pretty good position PP route wise, even though it doesn't necessarily look like it. These encounters are always confusing. Should have targeted Tiamat on the ape, actually. Correct. At level 11, Isaac is fast enough to outspeed a living statue, usually. Sometimes you want to take damage so you can cure well more, in which case you can do the fever strat. But the triple summon strat's faster because you don't have to wait for the action of the living statue. That's kind of why we do it. These encounters. Have I played Super Mario RPG? I have not, no. Not really a fan of Mario. It's a character or anything like that. Is that 12 PP being sucked off right at the end. And that means we're in a great position. Great position, just do the retreat warp, get out, and we're all good. We're unfortunately losing time, but we golded living statue. We're running against a gold llama temple split. All things considered, not too bad. We had a couple apes in there, so it's fine. Another 153, sorry. 153 Llama Temple. Pretty good, pretty good. Ah, okay. Are you getting lost in the first room or the second room? I presume the second, because the first is almost linear. Second, okay. Here's what we're looking for. When we go into the second room, we want up into the cactus. Okay? There's a cactus. You don't hold any direction other than up. You run into a cactus. To get to the cactus, you hold up left. Just hold up left. And you're gonna go around the edge of a rock. When you breeze past this edge of a rock, you just go up. Right up next to the rock. On the left hand side of the rock, you just go up. And then there's the two reveal stones and two reveal configurations. You cast reveal, you get smog, you get the warp. Super simple. You'll see it. So those are the two things that I look for. The cactus, which is blimmin' obvious, and the rock, which is a little bit more subtle. But You'll see it. You'll see it. Damn, how long is this cutscene? Like 2.5 minutes long. It's like, damn. It's not a Barbie cutscene, but it's still pretty long. Yep, there is. Marvin made a mod like that. Over an hour short on more runs. Yeah, it's true. First room, pretty straightforward, just run around the edge. Don't want to see salamanders. Salamanders are annoying, they take 2 summons to kill. Lo and behold, salamander first up. Fortunately we have the grubs. The grubs died a Proctinirid. I don't think the bees died a Proctinirid. I agree with you, Poseidon, but I also don't like the intro, so... Pretty good encounter so far, actually. Alright, watch the movement here. Up to the cactus. Another. Nice. See this rock here? I'm gonna run right next to it, and we take the corner up, right at Smog, right there. Super simple. Attacks first, hell yeah. 5-minute time saver, let's go. Caught by surprise. That kind of balances out the attacks first, but not really. Alright, Manticore. What don't we want to see? We don't want to see Mad Blast Poison Tail on the second turn. First turn is okay, second turn, not okay. Also, started that Manticore fight sub 2 hours. Oh, champ. Mad Blast. So we got Mad Blast Poison Tail first turn. which is totally fine. It's only if we get this on the second turn is this a problem. This is a little bit sketchy for Isaac. I thought Isaac could die, but I don't think he can actually. Which is good, because that makes this play not so risky. Pretty sure Isaac tanks that. You can see I'm playing really fast, because I'm like... I am sensing that this is the run. Like, everything is going so well. 201, low 201 Manticore kill with a gold split. Hey Bob, what's up, man? What could fucking happen to ruin this run? What could happen to ruin this run, my friends? What could fucking happen to ruin this run? Psych, first try Vine. What are you on about, guys? Hey, Xiaopan, what's up, man? How you doing? Ivan almost died, so we don't fucking care. We're in there. That's fine. It's okay. Okay. Vine didn't kill the run. That's great. I wonder what else could kill the run, though, in this split, potentially. Play Spire as a range? I'm not sure. Kraken! Ooh, that's exciting. I always forget the judgments at the top here. A giant squid, maybe. I actually need more coffee, so I think I'm gonna get coffee when, the, traveling salesman peeps do their thing. I'm buying the extra water of life. Always buy the extra water of life. It's just a good idea, guys. Old ass man, yeah man. Colossi gonna ruin it. I want bets. This run does get ruined. It really does. I would like people to take bets at what ruins this run. Your bet is on Sadaros Manati. Interesting. Future X thinks this earlier. Dude, I thought you were on the 33X train. Dynamite caught by surprise, the classic. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's Dynamite caught by surprise. Alright, while we're getting through these cutscenes, I'm gonna grab coffee. I'll be right back. Alright, alright. I see a lot of discussion about what's going to kill the run. I see a lot of caught by surprise discussion. That's good, that's good. I like the way you think. I think y'all are going to be quite surprised at what's about to happen. We're going to get the fabled Game Crasher Kraken? Yo, who knew that was a possibility? You bet Plexa does something wrong. That is a solid bet. They always do things wrong. But, okay, so right now in my mind, what I'm thinking is, fuck, this run is good. I'm pretty sure this is either the best or the second best pace I've ever had. Like, I think the only other time I was in a position like this, the run died to Kraken. So I'm just thinking, well, if this is the run, I'm getting first try sleep. If this is the run, first try sleep. But we know doesn't mean anything. Last run we had a 119 Kraken as well, right? And then we kind of got killed. Not worthwhile. Okay, first of all, there is no Kraken crash. It doesn't exist. Second of all, this is the no save and quit category. So yes, it's not worthwhile to save right before Kraken in case it crashes. Maybe Isaac trips getting off the boat and drowns. Yes, so he gets it. No, that's not funny. It would be funny though. And I love coffee. Yeah, crashes in Golden Sun are actually really, really rare. They do exist. I know of 2. There is a crash in Treachery. If you get out of bounds in Treachery, there's a particular door. I forget how you trigger the door. I know how to get there. I've got it written down somewhere. And if you trigger it, if you step on it, you crash the game. It's a very obscure door and very out of the way, so you never encounter it in a normal playthrough. Even in a manipulation category, you never hit it. It's fine. The other one is in Crossbone Isle, in the carry room. You can do some retreat shenanigans there that crash the game. It's similar to Animos in a Sanctum. There's a game crash in Animos in a Sanctum as well. Same deal. If you go into retreat mode in a tablet room, the human tablet rooms, which are the ones that mirror your movement, you go into retreat mode while the thing is active. So like the guy is moving around with you. Save the game, soft reset or hard reset, doesn't matter. It crashes the game on reload. It tries to apply some instructions to an object that can't exist. Is there another game crash anyway? I forget where the other one is, if there is one. There's probably a game crash in Ayers Rock for all I know. Shoutouts to being a pixel off. And no media this time. Straight in there with the judgment. Saving 2 seconds. Didn't forget the anchor. Saving another 10 seconds. Getting that full 12-second save. Let's go. Yeah, the fabled credits door in Ezrock. I'd believe it. If there was any dungeon that was gonna have a credit door, it would be Ezrock. Okay, so Kraken is very stupid. It's not the first boss in the game, but we can't summon rush it to death, basically. If we threw all of our summons into it, if we had Boreas, we could basically summon rush it to death, but we don't have Boreas. So if we throw all of our summons into it with max damage abilities when we can, while keeping the strategy safe, we're about 160 HP short of being able to kill the Kraken. And then the Kraken will kill us. Kraken has pretty much dangerous abilities out the wazoo. Spinning Beat, Poison Beat are extremely potent single target abilities that basically kill whoever gets hit by them. He doesn't have Dark Soul Gasp, but he has a bunch of nasty AoE abilities that deal tons of damage. It has Ply to heal itself. Like, it has a ton of nasty, annoying stuff. But really, the Poison and Spinning Beats, the ones that's the worst, because whoever gets hit by that is probably dead. Like, just to illustrate how deadly it is, if you get Spinning Beated on Ivan on the first turn under Granite, you can still die to splash damage. That's how strong it is. Kraken Stress for ABT, isn't it just Summon Rush? Isn't it basically the same thing? Like, you do Mud, Granite, Vine, Granite, Scorch, possibly Sleep. I'm pretty sure Boreas gets a kill there. Should be a 2-turn fight. Oh, 3-turn fight. Wait, 2-turn. I don't know. With Boreas, I'm confident there must be a 2-turn. No, there isn't. Because the 2-turn in Manipulation has to get a weaken proc. I don't know, maybe it is possible. I can look into it a little bit, I guess. What did you miss? Gold Lamakan Desert, that's what you missed. First try Vine, that's what you missed. What you did not miss is Kraken. Kraken's still to come. Oh, right when you missed nothing then. You have seen everything. I mean, it's just boat, dude. Nothing happens on the boat. Oh, of the talk you missed. Not much. Alright, Kraken time. Place your bets. First try Sleep. Stun. Third try Sleep. Sleep Bomb. Do we die? Pick a number, 1 to 5. Future X is calling the Sleep Bomb. Squirrel is voting for Scorch. The Scorch stun. Haven't had the Scorch stun in a while. We had it last run. We had a Sleep Proc and Scorch stun. It counts both, by the way. You can think that's a win. Sleep Bomb Kraken is very tense. That is true. Anyways, calling the good Kraken fight. Does that mean he's going for first try sleep? He's going number 1? Isn's calling for gold Kraken. So 1, 1, 2, and 4. No one's saying I'm gonna die. Try to ask the Kraken, just leave me alone. Yeah, does not work. He's a very angry squid, this Kraken. Right. Congratulations. Anybody who picked would get first try sleep. Like, when this happened, I don't know, man, like, I wasn't feeling nervous, I wasn't feeling relief, I was like, this is destiny. What's the probability of that? 50%. I'm just sitting here thinking, guys, is this the run? But I wasn't overly excited because, last time we had a very, very similar situation, and then we got dicked by everything, basically. Sleep from Ivan, specifically, is 50%, Scorch is 30%, Sleep Bomb is 30%. Look at that, just barely not gold. Look at that low 219 Kraken. That ain't bad, man, that ain't bad. All I have in my mind right now is we have one, like this split here. This one's killed so many of my runs, and literally no one else understands like how bad this split can be. Like it doesn't feel like it takes forever, but like the encounters pile up pretty quickly, and if you're getting things that require Meteor instead of Judgment, every one of those is an extra 2 seconds, or if you're getting like Golems or Dreadhounds, like 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 4 seconds here, it's like, come on. It all adds up. It's very, very easy to have this split here ruin the run. And the next split, Colosso, oh boy. Colosso can ruin the run. But I was pleased to get the Kraken. But I also knew right around the corner is some pretty tough splits to get through. Not a lot of, again, nothing I can do to make these things better, I just have to play well. So that's the plan. Yeah, we are ahead, by the way, by a little bit. I didn't see what the timer actually was, but we were a little bit ahead. I think we're like 11 seconds ahead, 15 seconds ahead or something. Remember, both the world record and this run have basically been very, very good up to Kraken. Couple of errors both sides to kind of take some of the sheen off the run, but it's pretty much everything I could ask for in a run. So. This is actually okay. This encounter here is actually pretty good. Provided the rat doesn't defend, it's fine. Like, Meteor actually is optimal to kill this encounter, so we're good. Armored Rat didn't defend, so we're groovy. Usually we don't get another encounter to hail, but it can happen. We got it last run. Right on the fucking boundary. Right on the boundary. Optimal. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, it's not really frame perfect. I probably had encounter 14 or 15 entering this area, because you get encounter force at 16. In a gin area, it procs at 14. I must have entered on like 14 or 15 and just procced the instant fight. This is pretty good. Hell yeah. I'm petrified of being caught by surprise and somebody dying, so I'm staying healed, which is not optimal. You shouldn't heal, but I'm scared. this encounter here you can actually Judgment, because the bats do die to targeted Judgment, they just don't die to non-targeted Judgment, so very convenient observation there. Almost the one encounter. Tried to flee from the Gnome Mage, was not a sensible decision at all. Definitely should have just fought this. Seeing Ivan get so low, I pussied out basically. I was not pleased. Like that fireball scared me shitless. Like, I was just like, okay, let's just clear the fight. Let's keep on moving. Just don't do anything silly. Like I was just so focused on like trying to save all the time that I was making bad decisions. Like that was an objectively bad decision. You shouldn't flee from that gnome. You should always blow it up. You're not strong enough to fight the gnome yet, flee from the gnome yet. Alt Miller Cave, Destroyer of Runs. Pretty good opening run though. Caught by Tornado's already been called out though. Who called it? Someone did. I'm not getting caught by the Tornado. Please. Yeah, give me some credit. Give me some credit, guys. Armored Rat also dies to Procne, but it's fine. You're going with that one. Give me some credit, dude. I've never been caught by the Storm Blizzard. Never. Ever happened. Certainly not in this run, the run of all runs. Look at that optimal not setting standbying Jin. Look at it, it's beautiful. Basically, if you have to use Meteor, it's probably best not to stand by things again, because it doesn't matter what encounter you get, you can always clear it with everything else. Attacks first, we take those. What I mean by that is, even if you get the Dirge Armored Rat, you can just use Boreas. Boreas kills. Thor kills even. Hey, good cause. This run is pretty good. People can't make up their minds if this is a 3-3x or if something horrible happens. Wait and see. So yeah, in future I'm going to be more conscious of when I use Meteor and try and use that to avoid diving into the menu to set everything. I do think though that Judgment set reset is fine. It's still faster than any other summon, so I don't mind doing that. I can clear that. I'm clearing that in like less than a second, so that's the difference between Meteor and Judgment is 1 second, so it's clearly better. Also Judgment encounters, which is really unusual for me. I usually get all the bad ones. And Rick, you're up late. Not that I'm complaining, I appreciate the company. The double Dreadhound. Funnily enough, as soon as I got this encounter, like immediately before this encounter, I was thinking, how do I deal with a Dreadhound? Double Dreadhound, how do I deal with it? How do I deal with it? Ground attack, Boreas. Ground attack, Boreas. Okay. And then I get the double Dreadhound. Fucking godlike. Do want to keep those Boreases set for the Dreadhound. Even the whatchamacallums, the Golems. Because Mia can always Boreas the Golems and they die, which is really helpful. Ivan can do the same thing, it's just a damage roll. I think if he doesn't get any bonuses, they live with like 1 or 2 HP, which is kind of funny. Yellow-green ain't so bad. At least it wasn't yellow-blue. Yellow-blue is the worst. No, it's not. Blue-red is the worst, because you have to run all the way to the left, all the way to the right. Alright. Just check that best possible time. By the way, 334, best possible time. This is fucking insane run. Huh, that's funny. Doing the judgment strats, yeah. Because it's a comparable part of the game, right? Like, because you're dealing with similar encounters, like gargoyles, no mages, things like that. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the only thing that tipped me in favor eventually of doing judgment strats in Gaia, attacks first, nice, was killing the woodwalkers, because I had people die to woodwalkers in the proc me strats, and I was like, I don't really like that happening, I'm going to use judgment. So now I'm running from these encounters, because I think I can get away from, I think that's the last encounter I'm going to get before Barbie. I could get another one if I'm unlucky, but I can just blow that up, and then I'm okay. So I was pretty happy taking that last encounter. Now I'm actually set up surprisingly well for Death Warp. I have Mia dead already. Isaac's basically dead. So even if I get a bad enemy, I'm thinking Death Warp looks good. However, we have a problem in that Isaac is underleveled again. Now, if anybody was here for the 3-4-1 run, Isaac being underleveled is a problem, because Satragel speeds him, Azart can two-shot him, it's all kinds of bad. Fortunately, between the 3-4-1 and this run, we were in Bowie's chat, and me and Bowie were just having a talk about stuff. And we came up with this plan to, if you're in a bad situation, HP-wise that is, there is a certain item outside of the Tolby's Sanctum which you can get in a pinch to help you out. That item is a Power Bread. That Power Bread's going to give Isaac basically an extra level of HP stats, and that's going to take out any danger of the fights. I think, anyway. I think. That's the plan. Maybe Azart will just kill the run because of my false confidence. Is this the run which Azart kills us? Is it? Maybe. This glorious run being killed by Azart of all Colosso Gladiators? Sounds about right. No one guessed Azart killing the run, by the way. All the encounters are random, so you can get low experience encounters or high experience encounters. And we can't control that in any way, shape, or form. So we just get what the game gives us, and we have an idea of where we're going to end up. But if we do lots of encounter skips and we get low experience encounters, we can end up below where we expect to be. Like, I'm pretty sure Isaac is level 14 right now. He needs probably like 300, 400 experience to get to 15, which is like 1 or 2 encounters, which we could get, but it's just slower to get them. It's a fucking crit. Quote me on this. Okay. We will quote future X if there is a crit. Can anyone tell me how much damage Azart's attacks do to Isaac, by the way? This is so exciting. Anybody? Nobody knows? It's like 80 to 86 damage, I think, depending on defense rolls and RNG. It's under 88 for sure. Okay, cool. Good to know. How much damage does an oil drop do, by the way? The one no mage fight. Hell yeah. Dude, Flashbolt does nothing. No, at least it killed Isaac. There we go, get in there. Get in there, no mage. You can do it. Yes! Go! One more. One more. Oh, come on, Ivan. Why are you so tanky, bro? Almost gold. Almost gold. Disappointing. Anyway, right here is a power grid. Check it out. No, it wouldn't. Dying to the no mage was the correct decision. Why the power bread? The power bread gives you basically an extra level of HP stats. I'm level 14, I'm expecting... the notes expect you to be level 15 for Glosso. At level 14, Isaac has about 159, 160 HP. And all the discussion we've just had, Oil Drop does 86-ish, attacks do 83, 84-ish. Isaac will get 2-shot, which means we die to Azard instead of winning. A little bit, yeah, a little bit Ivan Bin situation, yeah. So I got this to hopefully mean I can tank 2 shots from Azard. That's the plan. It may not work out, but that's the plan. Of course, Azard could just crit us and end the run anyway, but, you know. Or maybe I say yes to an attendant. That's an easy way to kill the run, lose 20 seconds. I've said yes to an attendant before. It's not unique to you, man. Everybody does it. This is a legit bait and the run doesn't die. Yeah. I mean, you know, if I have average splits from here on out, that is, what is that? A very, very low 340? average, right? If we get average from here to the end of the game, that is a very, very, very low 340. There's no more random gen. It's just Flash, and Flash is a fixed encounter. Alright, when we watch this fight, I want you to remember how much damage Azart can do. Please, remember how much damage he is able to do. Can someone refresh my memory? How much damage does an Azart attack do? Please, refresh my memory. Please, remind me how much damage an Azart attack does. Please. I should have fucking died, man. I think I die there, man. I think if that hits, I die. $83 damage, yeah, something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, yeah, this is a good idea. And we got the fucking miss, dude. Ah, man. That was so dumb. Future X is calling the 3-3X. He hasn't even seen what Satrich is gonna do. Look out for that turn 1 defend double nut. Let's go. I mean, look, we got a near gold Alt Miller. The stars aligned, we didn't die to Azart. Like, and I'm feeling pretty good about this run at this point, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that could kill my mood would be Nut Rage. No, Corona didn't get me. We just had to do quarantine when we moved to New Zealand, and we're out. We got out about 12 hours ago. We're all clear. COVID negative. Hell yeah. Whoop whoop. Yep. Back in New Zealand. Hell yeah. Anyway, we all know that Satrich really, really likes nuts. So let's count the nuts, shall we? Count with me. That's 0. As Satrich outspeeds me, so I'm gonna heal. So I don't die. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, the Satrich crit. You hate to see it. Oh. Hey, how many nuts was that? Somebody refresh my memory. Oh, I can't debate Future X anymore. Oh shit, okay. Uses many nasty Azad did damage. Azad got a pretty solid hit in with that oil drop though. Satridge the Eunuch, hell yeah. So is this the run? No nut Satridge is such a rarity. On a run that's on good pace, even more rare. Like, you know when you're on a good run, Satridge is gonna kill things. If this isn't the 3-3x, I can't start a run, dude. My Wii U's not even hooked up. Oh, 3-3x, 330 something. So like 339 would be a 3-3x. 330 flat would be a 3-3x as well. It's basically getting below 340. It's just like a barrier that it's within reach, but it also seems very, very far away. Would not be surprised if Navampa killed Isaac. Dude, is this the run where Isaac defeats Navampa? Did you think of that? You're all good, Mythos. Yo, we even got glitch conveyor belt. This is the run. Oops, we got the claymore. Oh well. Watch Isaac Judgment turn 1 crit. Navampa dead. Let's go. Nice smoke bomb, dude. Yeah, it's fine. Still got 2-shot. That's okay. Okay. I would like people to recognize that if everything goes from here on out averagely, not even good, just averagely, that is sub 340. This is by far and away the best run I've ever had at this point. Look, best possible time is 334. It's been 334 since we got out of Manticore. That's nuts. I mean, this is like the god run of all god runs. This is the run unless the game decides that it's not. That is very aptly put anyway. Very aptly put. Currently was here. That's pretty cool. Alright, so if Satridge and Azat are out, what's back in play? Storm Lizard. Getting caught by the Storm Lizard. That's back in play. We've got Caught by Surprise. Dynamite. Classic. Love it. That's back in play. How else can the run die? Somebody, let's start working out what's back in play for run killers. Unfortunate ace. Hopefully you can catch the VOD later. Thunder Lizard Stun. Ooh, I love a Thunder Lizard Stun. That's a good way to die. You feel really cheated when, like, you've got the kill lined up and it stuns Isaac, and you're like, well, I guess I lose. Dead Run. Ooh, Anywhere is calling for the Death Size Classic. Counterpoint. I have 3 Waters of Life. Terrible RNG preventing me from running. Huh. Alright, we're not gonna run from anything, but Terrible RNG, yeah. 3 death sides in a row, all procking. Ooh. Mismanaging Jin before Sadaros and Minati. I like that Ashes Remain. I've done that before. So when me and Bowie raced, I was on track for a sub 350 in the race. And then, before, I was running around in circles to regenerate my Jin. And then I clipped the edge of the staircase and fought Sadaros Minati without my Jin. And I had no choice but to die and redo the entire thing. That would be fun. Not even gonna make it to Sadaros Minati. I remind you, if this run is just average from here on out, not even good, just average, we get the 3-3x and I can die happy. Look at that beautiful time by that. 2:45 Colosso. That is fucking disgusting. It's actually disgusting how quick that is. Oh, he mismanaged Jin? That sucks. I didn't see that. I would have gone to sleep. GameStop only yellow path. Dude, that'd be something. I think it was in TBS. I think there was I remember seeing some comments in the Discord about it. Hey, Pampa, thanks for luck. Oh, it wasn't TLA. Never mind. I retract my statement. Yeah, this pace is nutty. I'm comparing against average, so it's not like against world record, but we're 2 minutes ahead of world record. And the world record has really shitty in-game. Damn, Barbie talks a lot. But, you know, we knew that. You know, I've been in that situation before, though, Ashes. Like, every time I thought I've had an amazing run get killed by something, there's a better run around the corner. And that sounds like some cheesy, like, fucking motivational poster or some shit. But it's true. Like, I had a 3-4-5 get killed by a Fusion Dragon doing some dumb shit. And I was sad, man. I had a 3-4-8. I knew my 3-4-8 was in jeopardy. I really wanted that 3-4-5. And my god, Fusion Dragon just crushed my dreams. I was so miserable. Lost like 3 minutes on Fusion Dragon or something. But, you know, right around the corner was a 3-4-2, and that was record until very, very, very recently. I mean, just every time, without fail, if I have a good run die, there is a better run coming. And if you keep at it with that mindset, then it sucks, but you can appreciate that there's more good coming. There's no such thing as irreproducible 1 in a million run. It can happen. Didn't want to run from this mole, because I know moles like to attack and they can like one-shot people, so I just thought, TM it, let's kill it. Easy peasy. I tried to run from a gnome once, it like killed me, and I was like, ah. No, I ran from a mole, not a gnome, and it like really fucked me up. It's not pleasant. Do we get the encounter skip? We do not. Fortunately, it's a one-summon enemy, so it's fine. It was world record. It was 341.54. So that's 341.54 is world record. which is about a 45-second improvement, which is pretty good. My Jin here are just all out of sorts, but that's fine. So again, I'm going to go for the Quake Sphere strategy. This is not the fastest way to do this fight, but I do this to drain Isaac's PP, and draining Isaac's PP for me is important because I want to maximize the opportunities to skip encounters later on. I need to do that. I need to drain my PP to do retreat warps. So this is a bit of runner's choice. I can't definitively say that it's better or worse than not doing this. All I can say is that I prefer to do this, and I don't think that it's illogical or in any way bad to do anything else. Like, it's totally fair to just do what Bowie does, for instance. He doesn't take any of the retreat warps. Totally fair. I haven't proven one way or another that one is definitively faster, because it all comes down to how many encounter skips you get. What can kill the one run anyway? Double input Frost instead of Douse. That would not kill the run. It would be mighty embarrassing though. These encounters right before the Storm Lizards suck, because each one of them loses time, but I don't have to recharge Jin because they're all Boreas kills, so you win some, you lose some, I guess. I'm not too mad at that. Like, it could be worse. Like I said, at this point, I'm pretty happy because as long as this is average, we're good. This is pretty average, so I'm not complaining too much. Weasel's Claw, hell yeah, we can use that, can't we? No, we can't. We don't know where to use it. The Azart fight? Yeah, that was dumb. That was a bad decision, don't do that. I mean, it worked out for me, but I would not chance your entire run on a pace like this for a stupid decision like that. I just miscalculated, plain and simple. I thought Azart did 79. He should have done like 83 plus. First ray blue, you call spliced. Okay, fair. The encounter right before Flash. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. And it's a slow encounter too. And it's using all the resources I wanted to use for the Flash fight. You hate to see it. Okay, that's fine, it's not the end of the world, we can recover our Jin. We won't get any more encounters before Flash, no siree. Don't like Isaac's PP, so we'll throw a quick and sneaky Earthquake in there just to get a little bit of extra damage out. It's something you can do. You can do this strat here where you do proc the Boreas with an Earthquake or a Quake Sphere and it kills Flash. Quite useful. Get rid of some more PP, no problems. I should probably do that more rather than drain on the Tornado Lizards, but it doesn't really matter. We're low PP, this is all good. Surely nothing bad's gonna happen here. Hey, raise your hand if you said gets caught by the Storm Lizard. Raise your hands in chat. Where are my people? 2 Stone Soldiers, no big deal. We can clear that Boreas. Poseidon's all aboard the... Oh, we got 3 people who have no faith in me. No faith. 4 people who have no faith. I'm so disappointed. Guys, come on. I'm never getting caught by the Storm Lizard. Please, come on. Give me some credit. I am never getting caught by that damn lizard. I'm telling you, like, Azart missing Isaac is less likely to happen than me getting caught by the Storm Lizard. Wait. More likely to happen. I got that round the wrong way. It's late, I'm tired. Okay. Any final guesses for how this run will die? Go. Very quickly running out of time to lock in guesses. It won't! Yelissa the Baka? Interesting, interesting. Ivan dies. I like Ivan dies. Recita's on the 3-3x train. Stunned by Lizard. These people know what's up. No one guessed Ghost haunted Isaac and haunt Proc into death, did they? Did anybody guess that? No, you wouldn't guess that, because I'd take it, go to the Sanctum and heal it off. Silly me, that's not even likely. 2 encounters in fucking Suhala Gate. That is annoying. Right. I'm doing a setup to skip an encounter so I get 1 encounter in this area. And I get this fucking encounter with this fucking golem, which does not die. So this is actually a terrible Venus one right now. But you know what would make it worse? How can the split get any worse? A 3rd fucking encounter! Are you kidding me? We're losing time already. Alright, raise your hand. Who said 3 encounters in Suhala Gate? I could have retreated there, but I'm smart now. I don't do that thanks to that ABT run. Who had Suhala Gate 3 encounters? Anybody? Nobody? Good. That should never happen. Alright, run's not dead. Run's not dead. We're behind. If we play average, whatever, fuck it. If we play Godly, we can get a 3-3x, okay? Godly. Right? Who's with me? Godly play. Who thinks, in this situation, I should play a little bit risky and try and save some time? Who's aboard the risk train? Risky? Who likes risky? Who wants to go safe? Let's go. I'll support the risk train. Risk train, risk train. Everybody on the risk train. Hell yeah. I agree. Look at how shitty the split is, by the way. Alright guys, risky play. Are you kidding me?! This fucking game, dude! Alright, who had Encounter in Venus 1? Who had Encounter in Venus 1? Anybody? So we've now lost over 2.5 minutes on the split. Only 2.5 minutes. Don't worry, the run is spliced at least. It's okay, we're a minute and 26 seconds ahead of world record. Okay, minute 26. Now remember, world record gets absolutely trashed, falls behind, then does this miracle YOLO SM play, where we do this. Are you fucking kidding me? At least we got the run. So the 341 is behind going into Airy like 30 seconds. Does the godlike backup strat, gets the Nereid kill, golds SM by a minute or something, or like 40 seconds or something, and Fusion Dragon kind of sucks, but you know, it's fine, right? It's fine. But that's what we have to compete against. So that minute 26 is more like a 26-second lead. There's absolutely no guarantee Sadaros Minati will go remotely well. Three AF and Tunnel Ruins Venus 2. It's bold. Alright, who's on the 3-3X train now? We play average, we are going for a, what is that? A very high 340. Futurex is still on the 3-3X train. Yeah, if this is all the examples I need to show you that in-game RNG is disgusting. Oh, look, it's the really slow encounter. What else could I have possibly gotten in this situation? Always the slow encounter. That's fine. Look, we're basically entering the final part of this dungeon. 0-step counter. Just gotta get through this room without getting an encounter. That movement didn't help. So interestingly, the flee against the Orc Rat before Lalavero, which I shouldn't have done, but I did because I was tilted, that ended up saving me quite a lot of time, because that's like 30 seconds. Well, that would have been like a 15-second fight if I had taken it, and instead it was a 3-second fight, which is fantastic. So I lose 3 seconds, plus that slow encounter is probably another like 5 seconds, so we're about 8 seconds lost right now. We won't get into attacks first, or maybe we will, but we probably won't. So then we'll lose 30 seconds from that, because they're double tier 4s in this place. So what we don't want to see right now is frame drops. What we don't want to see right now is another encounter, because right now the only RNG that I'm really contending with is this last encounter going into Tunnel Ruins. If we can skip this encounter, generally there's only one encounter in Tunnel Ruins, and we're okay. Sorry, this is Tunnel Ruins, this is Barbie Lighthouse. What am I talking about? We're pretty much in a fantastic position to reach the door. We got the encounter like right at the top of the drop down. We should be okay. Should be okay. Yeah, man, this run, I am so sad at that Venus 1 split, man. It actually hurts me so much. I can't even say that I did the wrong thing in any of those situations. Like, that Venus... The Venus 1 gamble to run to the end is... 8 times out of 10 it works. I should, in hindsight, should have just revealed through the whole thing. But, you know, it is what it is. Are you fucking kidding me? Another fucking encounter. It's a quick-ish encounter because skeletons die pretty quickly, but... Oh man, oh man. The only way the split becomes average is if we get attacks first. At this point, I think you just like getting encounters. Prove me wrong. I wish I could prove you wrong, dude. I wish I could. Yeah, there gets a point where, like, skill means nothing and luck means everything. You can very easily get to sub 350 time just on skill, 100%. I think if you anything below, in my case, a high 343, you need luck. You need some kind of luck to help you along the way. And if luck's not with you, that's it. Alright. Anyway, not getting an encounter means we're guaranteed one encounter in Tunnel Ruins, which is great. It always happens, but sometimes you get unlucky in that first room. Yeah, exactly, Rick. Exactly. Skill just puts you into a position to possibly do something amazing. But ultimately, it's luck that determines your fate, so to speak. A little bit depressing to think about it that way, but someone who is skillful will have more opportunities than someone who is less skilled, basically. No encounter. Are we going to get the fabled zero encounter Tunnel Ruins? Anybody think we're getting zero encounter Tunnel Ruins? Anybody at all? I'm saying the better you are, the more opportunities you'll have. That's all. Two are coming up. Two in that last room. My god. Ashes knows what's up. Alright. No one should ever think you can get through Tunnel Ruins without an encounter. I have never seen it. Ever. I can't even manipulate for it. It's not possible. Unequivocally ruling it out. This time loss is expected. We got an extra encounter. We got two extra encounters. One of them, fortunately, was fast. The other one was fast-ish. But one of the encounters was the Griffin Orc, which was very slow. Another Griffin and another Orc! Hell yes, more slow encounters. Please, game. These fucking Griffins, man. I'm just bleeding time to world record now. Just bleeding it out. At this point, I'm just kind of like tilting off the face of the earth, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, Ashes, just the one, I'm afraid, but I like your enthusiasm. Can anybody guess the first encounter in Venus 2? Anybody want to guess? It's more fucking Griffins! Are you fucking kidding me? Anything! Anything other than these bloody Griffins, man! Anything! Give me anything, come on! They're so slow, they're so fast and tanky and They take forever to die. By the way, you know what doesn't die to Thor Boreas non-targeted? And the Jin recovery to rub salt in the wound. Although Wind Slash kills things very quickly, I did not know that. Wind Slash has actually got a very slow animation, but apparently it kills enemies really quickly, so that's good to know. It makes me feel better about using Wind Slash in TLA. I usually feel bad about using Wind Slash, just it's like this ability that's got like a really slow animation, and you're just like, well, Plasma, even though Plasma's a little bit weaker, I would prefer to use Plasma because it's faster animation, but apparently if you kill with Wind Slash, it's faster, so that's good to know. I have to go time out all the death animations for the various synergies, but project for another day. So far this is average RNG. Usually you get one encounter in the move room, one encounter either right before this room or immediately after this room. This is all normal. So this is, aside from the encounter being particularly bad, like this is all normal. So I get excited. We're probably about to get another encounter. There it is. And it's like two really good encounters, but ultimately it's, I don't know. Anyway, tier 4, tier 3, so we'll take that as a win, right? Koki's, what's up? Yeah, Garrett Synergy's fucked. Oh no! Anyway, that meme is pretty good. It's a new one. It's pretty good. Someone should post that to the Golden Sun Reddit. They'll get a kick out of that. You know, there's one really obvious thing that can kill a run that no one's guessed yet. Which is really surprising, because there's a few of you who in here who have run this game and know what can kill you. Look, it's another fucking griffin. Everyone goes for the death size, like, real runners know that death size is scary, but there is one ability that's more scary than death size. You were close, Ashes. Golem Griffin is just as bad as Double Griffin. Just gonna regen some Jin here. I mean, no one guessed missing the fucking sand path for Gaia Blade, but that's not it. FD Haunt proc. There we go. Hey, a Recluse fight. Recluse is a great fight because you can just meteor them and they die. Oh, Severe Blow Dragon Driver. That's unlucky, but yeah, that's a thing. Poison Turn 1 is great to slow you down. But anyone knows that the most likely way that Isaac dies is Haunt proc. Severe block on Venom to Isaac? Yeah, that can kill you. I've never had that one happen, actually. Never had that one happen. It's usually Sphere Blow into AoE. Like, Outer Space or Dragon Driver. Or in one case, a spare evil blessing. Never deadly poison. Who doesn't like using poison, thank God. Just want to guess the way that could most likely rub it in. Yeah, that would be a thing. I mean, the worst way to lose a run is, I think Futurixie said this, the turn 1 poison. Turn 1 poison on 3 is the worst way to lose a run. Because then you have to Sabal and wish a ton, and you don't actually die, but you lose the run because you can't go fast. Hey look, it's more fucking griffins! What else could it be? Three encounters on Suhala Gate, encounter in Venus 1. Just count the fucking griffins I've had. I'm losing time to gold, which is fine, like the gold is good, it has like attacks first and stuff. We've had no attacks first, we're not even near the last room yet. One more to rub it in. Hell yes. Who called Storm Blessing Stun? Anybody? Here's your last chance. Storm Blessing Stun. Will this kill the run? We're losing time. This has been a terrible Venus 2, by the way. Eruption? Great time lost there, bud. Storm Blessing? Let's go! No, no one got stunned. We're okay. Look at this mad lad recovering a Jin before the area. Yes, dude, this is brutal. All the fucking griffins, all the long-ass encounters, extra encounter to boot. Disgusting. Remember, PB had the YOLO SM Nereid strat, which is very fast. It is gold split. So we need to keep 339 alive. It needs to be perfect SM. And then perfect FD, which, you know, that happens sometimes. Well, you haven't missed anything anyway. We're at the area now, so anybody who gets caught by surprise, thanks for playing. Please exit on the left. Elevator doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. You can all hang out then. That's fine. Perfect SM coming. That's a bit rich. I've never had perfect SM. Never had it. I know it exists. Notice how I'm generating Jin back in this quadrant. As I mentioned in the race with Bowie, I was doing it near the stairs and then I accidentally triggered the fight. It was depressing, to say the least. Alright. Give the Water of Life to Ivan. Yes, that's a great plan. Extra protection. We have 3 Waters of Life. Waters of Life distributed across the party. Don't usually do that. I have to believe it's a run because you wouldn't show us someone that died here. I would do that. You know I would do that. YOLO Nereid strat only works in very specific situations. It only works in the instance where you've had 2 boosted judgments and no other heals or warding or anything like that. It's very, very, very particular. I prep for it by doing the Jin setup in the case that the game presents it to me, because if the game says, hey, here's an opportunity to win the fight, you need to take it. But I can't be sure it will work all the time. Yeah, we still have courts, so it's okay. Mia dying twice is fine. We can. It's not fine, but we can play around it. I am kind of disappointed that more people aren't on the Haunt train. If I was gonna guess how a run would die, it would be Isaac Haunt. That'd be my guess. Just remember, Haunt proc is 1 in 8 to do a quarter of the damage dealt back to you. Haunt is too easy. Hey, it's a Golden Sunday. Oh yeah, Golden Sun was way ahead of its time graphics-wise. For a GBA game, holds up pretty well 20 years on. Turn 1 Haunt! Whew. On to Garrett, that's fine, don't worry. Whew. That was a close one. That's okay, we barely ever get haunted by Sardaros, that's fine, that's fine. Flare Storm! Yo, no death size. Inferno, yes. Good, no break. Looking pretty good. Ground putting in some work. Let's go. Courthouse. Courthouse doing some damage. Okay, so this is 1 boosted judgment. That's good. Setting up well. Protect. Yes. This is so good so far. What could possibly go wrong? Great fight so far. Well, we're already 3 turns in, but yes, great fight so far. Haunt is a 1 in 8 chance to deal back a quarter of the damage you just dealt. So if you do 1000 damage, it'll do like 250 damage back to you. 1 in 8 chance it is. Haunt again! Haunt onto Isaac. Of fucking course! Who else? Who else? Hey Melissa, what's up? So here's the really fun fact about Haunt on Isaac. Haunt on Isaac, if it procs in this fight, will not kill Isaac. If you could... That's what it does. It does 158 to Isaac. That's Haunt in action. If anything, you want Haunt to proc in this fight so you don't have to worry about it in Fusion Dragon. Also, 2 boosted judgments, Nereid is in play. I did tell you the run was gonna die. This is how the run dies, with a ghost on fucking Isaac. But wait. 3 boosted judgments and no breaks? In all the excitement over the Haunt, did we just forget that this is a perfect Sardaros Minati fight? split. Yeah, Nilissa fucking called it. Called the perfect start from Maddie. 339 is in play. 339 is fucking in play. What is even this run? I don't know, Mythos. I promised you a good time. I hope it's delivering. Alright, so the run could still die. How can the run die? We have a spooky ghost on Isaac. That's not good. Fusion Dragon can open poison. Fusion Dragon can spam break. Fusion Dragon can sphere blow into something to kill people. How does the run die, guys? Tell me, how does it die? Severe blow, horn proc. Yeah, any of that. Oh, by the way, now if Judgment, if the curse procs on Isaac off of a Judgment in this fight, Isaac dies. So if you don't know how Ghost works, every time I cast Judgment, there's a 1 in 8 chance Isaac dies. That's all you need to know. I could get nervous and drop my Game Boy. Good call, except it's a Wii U, so I'm less likely to drop it. This run gets 339. Break and Ghost proc. Alright, Fusion Dragon, let's go. Starting it before 330. Fucking amazing. Can't even input correctly, my god. Soft lock getting to the boat. Cosmic Rays, let's go. Hey, Fusion Dragon's attacks, that's pretty nice. Attack, attack. Good first turn. Okay. I'd like to remind you, to get the Fusion Dragon quick kill, we need 1 boosted Judgment. Otherwise, we don't get the quick kill. Alright, let's count them down. It's 1. We need to get 4 Judgments. That's 1. 4 Judgments, one of them boosted. Break, okay. Okay. It's okay, we just need 1 boosted Judgment. Yeah, everyone's getting spooky ghosts now. Alright. That's 2. We live it. Another break. Okay. Break, okay. Just need 1 boosted Judgment. 1 boosted Judgment. Alright, last chance, last chance. You don't want to see any breaks. No break. Don't do it. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Surely the spooky ghost won't proc now. Surely not. Just won't rub salt into my wounds or anything like that? No, surely not. Just look at that best possible time tick up, guys. Just look at it tick. Look at it tick. Outer space. What a champion. It died! The run didn't die! It's not a 3-3x, but the run didn't die, I bet you will. Haha! No, this. Ah, what a fucking run, guys. What a fucking run. This run was like. It ruined me, man. It absolutely ruined me. Like. This run was so good. This run was so good. And then the game said no. Like, my god. Hey, let's review what happened, right? The run was basically as good as you could possibly imagine up to Kraken. Alt Miller, amazing. Colosso should have died. We should have died, but as Art missed, we should have died. Okay, cool. Fine. Coming out of Colosso, perfect Saturage. The Vampire, who cares? We in there. World record pace. Average run from here on out is sub 339. This is a record. This is the new world record. 340.35. Then we hit Suhala. Okay, we start getting some encounters before the fucking tornadoes. That's fine. We use Boreas. We don't need to worry about them. We can use Judgment, drop near strats. Fine. Encounter right before Flash. Literally pixels before Flash. Frustrating? Workable? Okay. And then the game goes in. Suhala Gate, 3 encounters. 3 encounters. 3 fucking encounters! Venus 1, encounter on the way to the fucking blue thing. To the blue path. My god. Also ahead of world record the whole fucking way. Encounter on the way to Lalafero. 2 encounters, Tunnel Ruins. Every fucking encounter was a goddamn griffin. Venus 2, griffins. No let up. Only 1 good encounter, that Recluse fight. That's fine. Perfect starter of Sminati. Let's go. Fusion Dragon. Starter of Sminati even, like, we got Isaac Haunted on turn 4, and we got 1 proc in the SM fight, no other procs. That's amazing. Haunt always procs. It didn't proc. And then, what killed the run, ultimately, was the break every fucking turn. That Fusion Dragon, man, every break was like, you're not doing damage to me, but you're killing this run. You know that, you dirty bastard. Ah. Like, this is the new world record. I did the 3-for-1 earlier just to get it out there in the world and show it to everybody, but this is the new one. 340.35. So it's been pretty cool that everybody's hung out for this. Hopefully it was entertaining. I promised you it was going to be a roller coaster. I don't think you quite anticipated the kind of bullshittery the game was going to throw at me today. mean, hands up if you called Azart proc, Azart missed 3 encounters Venus 1, it's 3 encounters Suhala Gate, encounter Venus 1, Griffins, and get haunted in the Isaros Minati fight, but no haunt procs. Like, what a run. What a goddamn run. Honestly, I'm getting so many runs that are, like, relatively similar pace to this. I mean, this run was amazing coming out of Kraken. Best run I've had having come out of Alt Miller by a mile. So I don't know, I feel like 3-3x is around the corner, honestly. If I keep this up, should be able to get it eventually. Just RNG has to say yes. For anybody who ever doubts the back half of this game is full of RNG, I present to you this run. The back half of this game, the back third, Suhala onwards, is just nasty. One day, I'll get good RNG. And it won't be as good of a run as this, honestly. We'll get like a 221 Kraken or something. And then we'll have perfect back third, and everything will be fine. This game is stupid like that. RNG means more than anything else. Hey, Adam. Rather late for that, but that's totally fine. Appreciate it nonetheless. We can watch the last 50 seconds of 339 slowly melt away. There's no donation button, because you should donate to people who need the money or are otherwise streaming for a living, because those people, they deserve every cent. I'm just the guy who streams Golden Sun. Plenty of fantastic people that can use that money a whole lot more than I can. Yo, the black crystal menu. It went to Isaac, which actually saves frames because there's one less text boxed. If you didn't know that already. Wasted my RNG on Azart missing, probably. That sucked all the good luck out of the run. Well then, Nutrage, he was fine. And goodbye 339. It was nice knowing you. Hey, that's cool, Beckass. Appreciate it. Just you being here is amazing. Anybody being here is amazing, actually. The fact that people are actually watching Golden Sun in 2020 is pretty cool. The fact that like the category has completely utterly exploded this year is even better. Big shout outs to Boy for encouraging people to run the game. Like they've got like 14 people on the leaderboard, 15 people on the leaderboard. Absolutely ridiculous. Really crazy. That's the real metric of success, honestly. Anyway, final split. Yay, we did it. We saved frames because the Black Orb went to Isaac instead of Mia. That is actually a genuine gold because we had that one less Xbox, which is kind of funny. Yeah, there's so many people, Velissa. So many people. Yeah, I had 84 HP. He could have done 83 plus 1, 2, 3 RNG damage, so I was needed a low roll. Yeah, it was just like 5 people. Like, this category is really popular with people. It's really cool. Like, this category sucks at the beginning, and then it's really fun. As soon as you get out of, as soon as you get into Goma Cave, the run really takes off. The only downside is the first hour of the game. If we could speed that up, that'd be great, but can't. That first hour is pretty brutal. But it's quite good, because usually people's streams are just getting started on the first hour, so you can work into people with that. Thank you, Adam. This run was good. It was certainly above average, that's the important thing. Like I said, all I'm focused on is my average, getting that as high as I can, and just... when the game says yes, being in a position to take it and run with it, basically. Ultimately, sometimes the game says no. Sometimes the game gives you 3 encounters in Suhala Gate. Sometimes it gives you an encounter in Venus 1. Can't wait for some of the other runners to see that bullshittery going on. But it is what it is. Anyway, while we watch the credits play out, does anyone have any final guesses for the in-game time? That's always a fun thing. When is the YouTube upload? I will start uploading as soon as we're done here, probably. And you all know what the cover image is going to be, right? You all know what the cover image is going to be. It's not going to be a griffin, if you thought that. It's going to be Azart missing Isaac. Future X is close. Future X is close. The 341, for instance, was 331, by the way. It's gonna be Azart missing Isaac in particular, anyway. Has to be. Couldn't be anything else. It was either that or Spooky Ghost, but Spooky Ghost didn't look so good. Also, my summer best is like ridiculous now. It's like 11 minutes faster than my PB. That's disgusting. Either my PB is bad, or there's a lot of RNG in this game. Take your pick. Maybe both are right. Shoutouts to the Takahashi brothers. Their names just disappeared off screen. They founded Camelot, made this game possible. Still go with a 3-2-9. 3-3 flat. Oh well. No save data, run validated, hell yeah. The run is legit. To put you out of your misery. 330. That is pretty amazing. Is there anybody currently streaming? Possibly not. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody. That's fine. This run was pretty good. I am pleased, but we continue. They don't have to be blank, but it's oh yeah, there's VLC. Hell yeah. Yeah, they don't have to be blank, but it's good to have them blank because it's like, aha, I definitely didn't save now. Go me. All right. That is it. No one to raid, but appreciate everybody. We'll be back next weekend. Yes, no save and quits from the beginning. No skipping veil. Start file, end file. 345. No wait, no, it's not 345. 340. Next weekend, probably some TLA. Maybe, maybe not. Definitely more of this. We're gonna go for that 330. I'm not satisfied until we get it. Could be a while though. It's a pretty rough run. But appreciate it. Thanks for tuning everyone. You guys are great, and we'll see you around.